Hello?
Mrs. Pearson?
Yeah?
Russ Evans, BT.
Yeah?
Still waiting for the £78, Mrs. Pearson.
What's £78?
Well, you know all the trouble we've had with the guys coming out,
Yeah?
and all the trouble, and it turned out to be the smoke detector.
Yeah?
Well, because of all the trouble, £78, we're still waiting for the payment.
So why hasn't anybody informed me about this then? How come I just get a phone call from you saying I'm still waiting for it?
You have been informed. We have written to you a couple of times, but you appear to have ignored it,
Well, I can't ignore something that didn't come through my letterbox, can I?
That's what they all say, love. They all say they've not received
Well,
it.
I don't care if they all say that. I am an honest person. If I owe money, I pay it.
Yes.
And if I had a letter through my door and I wasn't sure about it, I would have rung you before now to have queried it.
Because
this is honestly the first I have heard.
You have wasted our time a number of times recently, haven't you?
No.
I'm sorry?
How have I wasted your time a number of times?
Well, you've been calling us a number. I've got it on the file here. You've called us a number of times, and also you've had engineers out complaining about this bleeping on the line.
First time the man came out and got rid of all the scratching noise. So when the man came out, that last engineer I had, it was his time I wasted and nobody else.
Well, there we are. You've admitted it yourself. You've been wasting our time. So, because we're very busy, and there's a long waiting list, and there's people like you who are wasting our time.
Are you on some sort of... Because I'm telling you, if you work for BT, you're going to be reported for the way you're speaking to me.
No, I'm trying to be helpful, love, but, when I'm dealing with people all day who are wasting
but you've got a funny way of being helpful.
Well,
the first thing you said to me was we're still waiting for the £78 you owe us.
He was there for a couple of hours, wasn't he?
No, he was not.
Well, that's what he's got down on his sheets here. He said he was there for at least a couple of hours.
What, that man that come in here and told me that it was a smoke alarm?
That's right.
Right, fair enough. We'll take it to court because I have witnessed in his house for how long he was here for.
You see, you're losing track yourself, aren't you?
How can I lose track?
You're losing your way.
I know who was here and I know how long for.
Right, so you lose...
Now, you were telling me it was the guy that came here about the smoke alarm.
Right, so,
And it wasn't. He was in my house for literally 5 minutes. Because as soon as I took him out in the hallway and I said to him, I'm hearing the noise out here as well as in the living room. And he looked up and said, is it a smoke alarm? Have you got a smoke alarm in this house? And I said, yeah. But I thought I'd taken the battery out and I said to him...
Well, if you don't mind me saying,
within 3 or 4 minutes, that man was out of his house.
How stupid are you, I can't understand it.
I don't understand how you can be in the job that you're doing.
Customer relations, that's...
Really?
Yes.
Well, don't you have training? I will not put up with people ringing me up and speaking to me the way you have.
Well, I'm trying to be as helpful as I can, Mrs. Pearson,
Really?
Yes.
What, by calling me stupid?
Well, you
How
are, aren't you?
How stupid can I be?
Well, it's true.
Can I tell you?
The smoke detector's going off there and you think it's the phone?
I didn't realise I had a battery in there. If I'd have realised that, then I may have thought. But I'd actually had people come round here that had heard this noise and not even associated it with it.
So they're as stupid as you then, really, I suppose, aren't they? If you don't mind me saying so.
No, I do mind you saying so.
Well,
and you will be, your company will be hearing from me.
Please
believe me, in a big way.
Well, I've already got
I'm going to tell you now, I am a very busy woman at the moment.
I've already got a complaint against me. I'd rather you did. I'd rather we sorted this out now on the phone.
You've got a complaint against me?
No, a complaint against me. Somebody else has been complaining about me. I'd rather you didn't, because it gets me into all sorts of trouble.
Do you know, I've just suddenly twigged who the hell you are, and Mark Maynard had better watch himself.
Who the hell's Mark Maynard? Hello? Hello, Mrs. Pearson? Shall we call Mrs. Pearson? Let's call Mrs. Pearson back.
Hello?
Is Carol Cudmore a friend of yours?
You know, I've just been trying to get hold of the other one who I thought it was. I am so pleased that I have given everybody a laugh.
So, have you got a message for this, this ex-friend of yours, Carol Cudmore in Richmond?
At the moment, I am lost for words, but by the time I get hold of her, I won't be.
Yeah, start hiding now, Carol.
There is a new battery in it now as well, if anybody's interested.
Oh, there's a new battery in it, everybody!
Was I calm?
Well, you were sort of calmish, Anita. I was pushing you to the edge all the time. So, Anita Pearson, we've got to go.
Well, I hope you didn't bleep too much.
Star of 95.8 Capital FM.
Thanks a lot, bye.
Thanks, Anita. Bye.